Hi, my name is Brad Golden. I'm 31. I'm a San Diego native, and I have a ridiculous desire to abuse myself in many forms. Some of them being Ironman, rim to rim to rim, Boston marathons, ultra runs on super hot days, bike racing, criteriums, time trials, short triathlons involving drinking, which I don't recommend, long distance swimming, going from La Jolla Cove to the pier and back, swimming all the way from Black's Beach to Mission Beach. That's just to name a few. So any way I can find a challenge, I'll just go and do it. It's just what I'm all about. I got into biking in 2006, and it actually was due to a car accident I got in that kept me from weightlifting in the gym, and through some PT that I was doing, they basically said I have to do all non-load bearing activities, so spinning a bike and swimming in the pool were pretty much my only two options. And it was in these spin classes I was taking at 24-Hour Fitness that I met someone who was doing triathlon, and he said, well, the first thing you gotta do if you're gonna be a triathlete is you gotta be a strong biker. So I saved up all the money that I could and went over to Trek Bikes over in La Mesa and had my eyes set on a Cervelo Soloist, which at the time was a really cool bike because it was one of the first aero tube aluminum bikes that was ever out on the market. So saved up my money, bought the bike, spent as much money as I could on gear and equipment, and started hitting all the East County roads, just finding as many hills or people to ride with, and that's pretty much where it was born. And it just evolved through training with different people for triathlons. And then in 2010 I joined the Swami's Bike Club, which was really an eye-opening experience because you think you're pretty awesome when you ride out in East County and it's all isolated, but then when you start riding with people like Chris Horner and all the other semi-pros that pretty much make you look like a clown when you get on a hill, it's pretty motivating. Yeah, the training rides, they are a thrill, they're a blast, but you know, sometimes you need to recharge, and for me a lot of that comes from unplugging a little bit. And when I've unplugged, I'll just grab my single speed and head out over to basically La Jolla area and check out all my local surf breaks, see if there's any waves, if the wind's right. It's just kind of nice to cruise via bicycle because you can stop and as long as you want, check the next break. If you see something good, it kind of gets you motivated to just turn around and bike back home as fast as you can and grab your camera gear and surfboard, which is pretty much what I do. I grab the camera, go to some of my favorite breaks, and if it's either too crowded or not quite the right conditions, I'll just throw my camera in my housing and go swim out. And every day is a new day out there. Dolphins, seals, Garibaldi, shore break, which is actually one of the things that I've really gotten into lately is shooting water photography. And it's something that allows me to spend even more time at the ocean, which is the core and the center of my life. It's what I work to be close to, it's what I live to be next to, it's what I love being in, and it's the ocean. My name is Brad Golden. I'm an outdoor enthusiast, a cyclist, a surfer, and a photographer, and that's why I love this city.